What's up everybody, I'm Shade. Welcome to PES 2015. Now, I have been uploading quite a few PES 2015 videos, but I have been using the PS4 version because obviously it looks different this year on the PC than it does on the consoles. But now I'm going to start my PES 2015 series, so I bought the game on Steam for PC. And I just wanted to show you guys my very first online match. Now, yes, it does look a lot different on the PC, and it does play a little different, but I'm going to get on that. I'm going to touch more on that throughout the video. But I do go, obviously, with my beloved Chelsea for this very first online match. And as you can see, it's all legit. My actual first match at all in PES 2015 on the PC. So we do kick off. The guy is Man United. And I felt very comfortable on the ball, even though... And this is the first thing that's different from the consoles. I don't get why, but there is a slight delay in your controls on the PC as opposed to consoles. So that was a little bit of a factor, but I still enjoyed my football. However, I could finish my opportunities, and the opponent gets a good cross right on Van Persie's header. It did go in. I mean, the header headed the ball right in the arm of Courtois, but it went in the back of the net, and he went 1-0 in front. Later, a little bit later than that, I do get a free kick, and I'm going to take it with Cesc Fabregas, and I do go for the curler just because Fabregas has a very good technique, but I do put too much power on that, and it just curls it right into the grateful hands of De Gea. But a beautiful move here. Fabregas, I think that was, sees Willian on the wing. Willian fades inside, and the right back is nowhere to be found. Diego Costa, and he just blocks my shot, goes for a corner, but I'm still yet to master the technique of taking corners, so nothing comes of that. However, my opponent breaks on me yet again with Di Maria on that wing. Puts in a cross, falls right to Januzaj, and Januzaj at the near post makes it 2-0. And this is where my opponent just got a little bit too comfortable. He thought I was a goner, and I really was playing like a goner. I was still trying to adapt to the controls. He gets another very good opportunity there with Di Maria on his right, on his stronger foot, I should say, his left foot. He just puts it wide at the target, and then I'm like, no, that's enough. I paused the game. My opponent probably thought I was quitting. But no, I need to change something. Don't be afraid to change something. If it's not working, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're already losing. So I do change to a 4-4-2 formation, and I put Drogba alongside Diego Costa up front. And nothing comes of it in the first half. But then in the break, I do also bring Schürrle on the right mid instead of Willian. And we start off the second half very confident in our squad, because after I changed the formation, I felt very confident, and my opponent, as you can see, was starting to make mistakes just because I was finding my game a lot better. And to tell you what, interceptions in PES are very OP. He makes another mistake here, and I try to chip it with Ramirez, but I cannot get it away. However, he puts a great ball for Van Persie, and I bring Courtois, the sweeper keeper extreme, and he saves my day there. And then we go on a classic Chelsea counter. Beautiful play here. Hazard fools two defenders there with the 1-2. I put in a chip through ball. He tries to sweeper keeper me, but it doesn't work, and Hazard chips it over the goalkeeper to make it 1-2 or 2-1. And that's only one goal back, but we are definitely back in the game. My opponent is shaking, and Diego Costa, look at this beautiful dribbling by Costa, cuts inside, and then he tries to shoot at the near post, comes to Schürrle. Schürrle also shoots it, but De Gea was having a pretty darn good game. I am on the wing though, back to Drogba. Drogba looking to cut inside, and he does find Costa. Costa, an epic, a classic poacher's goal, and it is 2-2. And at this point, my opponent pauses the game, but don't worry guys, he's not gonna quit either. He's gonna obviously make some changes. And I just thought that's the great opportunity to make my final change, and I do bring Loic Remy. The pace has arrived, and look at this. My opponent was actually very smart. He was baiting me in, and I did fall for that chop. I thought I had it covered, but I didn't. And look at this. I get lucky there with a very good manual block, but then how that didn't go in is just beyond luck. And I do break though here because I did get away with that opportunity earlier. And then Drogba sees Schürrle's run on the wing. Schürrle with the first touch, being a Ronaldo chop, cuts inside. Rafael cannot reach it with a tackle. Schürrle inside the box. What does he do? He finds Drogba. Drogba back to Schürrle. Schürrle, and he makes it 3-2. The comeback is complete, and the game is almost over. And I just have to pull it off. And my opponent has a very, very bad, uninspired, just desperate attempt at a through ball there. And the match is over, and I win it. An epic comeback in this game. I just had to figure out my defending. That was the problem in the first half. The second half, as you can see, I pulled the shots, I pulled the possession, I pulled the passing accuracy. The problem was I was trying to defend like FIFA 15, and PES defends very differently. It's very technical, but it's also easier in the sense that it's not as much BS going on. But anyway, guys, that's been my very first online match. As you can see, I've won, and I've had a pretty good comeback, if I can say so myself. But as I was also saying, though, I am going to be starting my series. I want to start a My Club series, and I'm still on the fence about Become a Legend, but we'll see. But in the meantime, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.